Many of you have heard the story of how I saved the Ludwig Slim Jim deal. For those of you that don't know, Ludwig, one of my good friends and a streamer and YouTuber himself, used to have a deal with Slim Jim where he would bring all of his roommates into his room, his stream setup, and they would play some kind of challenge, eating 8 different pieces of cheese and finding out which one is expensive, eating 8 different kinds of chocolate, trying out different alcohols. That one actually got scrapped and didn't see the light of day, so I shouldn't have leaked it. A lot of very cool things. But it almost didn't go past episode 1, because halfway through episode 1, when they were discussing how they would break a tie, Slime, who was blindfolded and competing in the challenge, said that we are going to have, and I'm sorry editors, you have to bleep this because it's in the intro, a suck and f off. And that the only way to determine a winner in a tie was who sucks and f***s the best. The person who can suck and f*** the best would win the tie in the cheese eating challenge. Absurd. Well, as someone who likes to help Ludwig with a few of his business deals, as someone who worked in traditional advertising and sponsorship in the past, I decided to help him out when Slim Jim said, hey, we need to talk. And as I get in the call, they don't address it. They start talking about how great it was. That was so sick when he ate the Slim Jim on stream. It was cool when he put the belt on Cutie. Oh, everyone had a great time. And I'm sitting there, and they have lulled me into a false sense of security. As we get to the end of the meeting, they go, we need to talk about the elephant in the room. All of a sudden, 3 more people join the call, and they're all wearing suits. And I'm sitting at this setup in my other room, and I'm like feet up, kicked there, scratching my armpit, and they go, hey, we're a cool brand. And these 3 people, I come to find out later, are lawyers. And we are okay with the foul language. We don't mind the F this and F that. But it was a little too far to say that the finale would be a suck and f off. And hearing these business people say suck and fuck off 10 times in a row, it was hard for me. It was like my own personal you laugh, you lose challenge. I'm sitting there going, the suck and fuck off. Yeah, that was terrible. We can't do that. We got to stop. Yeah, you know what? We penciled that in. We will not. The suck and fuck off, I don't know if you understand, but this is satire. Did you eat the onion? We're not actually doing a suck and fuck off. And we made it through the meeting, secured Slim Jim as a partner for more episodes, and had a great time doing it. As I told this story to my editors, they told me you would love this YouTube video by Tomska and friends. Dear Surfshark, please fire me. I don't know what it's about, but they said after hearing that story that this would be a perfect video to watch on stream, so I am going to check it out. I don't know anything about it besides this opening screen, which is terrifying to me.
Hey you, my name is Thomas Tomscar Ridgewell, and I tried to get fired. I did it for you. I did it for a laugh so that I could make this stupid video and tell you this stupid story. It is a tale of going too far, or perhaps of not going far enough, but most importantly, it is a tale about the sponsor of today's video, Surfshark VPN.
This guy sounds exactly like Cans to me. Am I losing my mind? Are they from the same place and not just the UK?
So to tell the story, I think I first need to lay a bit of a foundation and explain my history with ads or sponsored videos here on YouTube. It's more interesting than it sounds on paper, okay? I promise. The first ad I ever made on YouTube was 12 years ago, and it is simultaneously my best performing sponsored video and also my lowest paid sponsored video, bringing in over 20 million views and making me just £100. I was approached by, I think someone was...
That is, I mean, to be fair, that's the gambit you get into when you sign a sponsorship deal. Like, their goal is to pay you as little as possible and hope that the video pops off on YouTube, right? Manscaped is sitting here drooling when I do my interview with Ludwig because they get the ad on that, but they didn't quite like some of the other episodes.
Honey, I'm home. Marmite, what are you doing?
I'm sleeping with your wife, Jock.
The Marmite was sleeping with his wife?
I would make these sort of viral, outrageous, almost anti-adverts that would be shared because of how crazy it was that a brand would even allow this to be done. And this...
Did he just feed that giant rabbit a baby?
However, after 2017, we enter what I consider the dark ages. This is where the wild west of YouTube ads abruptly wrapped up, and suddenly no companies were willing to take a chance on a bespoke branded comedy sketch. They only wanted ad reads. The very standard type of ad read that you've seen dozens of times before here on YouTube, where the video will just suddenly say, hey, I want to talk about the sponsor of today's video. It's this brand or this product, and I'm going to list 3 things that I personally definitely like about this that 10 other YouTubers have also mentioned.
That reminds me, I'm getting a little hungry. Holds up Factor Meal.
In 2020, I saw something that reignited a flame inside of me that sparked hope once again that I would be able to continue doing things the way I like to do them while also getting paid. I was watching a video by Internet Comment Etiquette when he cut to a sponsored segment, and I was getting ready to skip through it, as, let's be honest, we all do, when suddenly
I never skip the ads. They pay these creators. I want to support the brands. In fact, I've bought everything that has been advertised to me on YouTube videos and streams that I have watched.
That it was a pretty high production value comedy sketch that was just incorporating the sort of ad read points that we're all used to, but it was funny. I had something to show them. I showed them Eric's ads and said, could I do something like this? Would you allow that? And they went, look, if you can get the talking points into the video, go right ahead. So here enters the heroes of this story, Surfshark VPN. Actually, maybe I'm the hero of the story. They're the subject. No, that's capitalism. Surfshark are here is the point. Hello, Surfshark. How are you doing? You can't talk? Because you're just an icon of a company's logo? I should have written a script. So the way that an ad read finds its way into your eye and ear holes kind of goes like this. First, you have a brand. That brand has a product. They tell their marketing department that product needs to be promoted. That marketing department will reach out to an ad agency to come up with a campaign. Part of that campaign will most likely feature influencer marketing. Hey, that's me. So that ad agency will then reach out to
I feel like I'm learning so much right now.
So with that in mind, we have Surfshark VPN who reaches out to ad agency Digital Voices. Digital Voices is a little different from a lot of ad agencies because it is formed by one of my
It's the guy from In-Betweeners. Am I crazy? Am I face blind?
Is a little
is that
different
him?
from a lot.
Enhance. It is? It's 100% him? I'm so sick. I'm actually so sick, dude. That's why they call me the big cowboy.
The first few videos I do for Surfshark are pretty straightforward, to be honest. I'm not really trying to rock the boat right now. I'm very grateful for any work. I do a few somewhat bespoke videos here on this channel, and I do some pretty straightforward ad reads on my main channel, but ultimately, nothing too crazy. They're funny, they're wacky, but, you know, this is normal
he makes
stuff.
some money.
Surfshark approached me with a 9-video deal, which is really exciting. A contract. I've never actually had one of those before. A lot of people don't come back for seconds. Don't know why. I'm very good looking. So with the prospect of guaranteed work, I finally feel confident. And the campaign was a go. And look, I know it sounds grossly capitalistic and potentially insincere, and if nothing else, just a little cringe, but I was excited. I really looked...
Why would that be cringe at all? He's a content creator who needs money, and he is getting paid money to advertise goods or services. I feel like this is exactly how we should expect this to go.
And to succeed at a challenge, and the challenge of making an ad that is interesting and entertaining and somewhat unskippable is exciting. It's different. It's something that I really enjoy doing for those years on YouTube where I make bespoke sketches, and I finally felt an opportunity to have my brains wired weird, and I like making money and jokes simultaneously. All right?
That's my fucking dream, dude. Making a joke and all of a sudden the Prime subs roll in. Are you kidding me? The dopamine hit from that rivals heroin.
At the start of this video, I said that I tried to get fired by Surfshark VPN. That's still true.
I did lose the plot of the video. Sorry. He said he tried to get fired. We just got his 11-minute history.
Time to watch one of my favorite TV shows. A beep.
Hey, you!
Who? Me?
No, you!
So this ad was pretty straightforward. I didn't try to be edgy with it. I did not want to bite the hand that feeds me and provoke the people putting food on my plate. And you know I love food. It's also worth noting here that I'm not communicating directly to Surfshark. In theory, I should be talking to my management who talks to Digital Voices, who talks to Surfshark, but instead I'm talking directly to a contact at Digital Voices, who we will call for this video Blorpo. My friend Blorpo. So the original version of the Angel vs. Devil sketch never went ahead because it was simply too offensive. However, in honor of the originally edgier version of this script, I do try to push the boundaries a little bit. You know, we talk about murdering children and having a... A psychotic break and acknowledging the idea of using Surfshark to pirate things and also swearing. You know,
Yeah, the big three: murdering children, psychotic breaks, and using the sponsored product to do something a little illegal. You know what I mean?
You here to encourage piracy?
I think you should burn down a school.
Oh!
Shit. Yeah, I'm a demon. I'm evil. Ooh, actually, maybe an orphanage would be better. There's this theory that I read about once, this practice, but the basic idea is that you write in jokes that are really out there, knowing that the censors will cut them so that they don't notice the less edgy jokes that you actually care about. Like,
that's a classic.
Censors and sometimes even, you know, middlemen in the chain.
It's all about overwhelming their senses. You know what I mean? If you have hundreds of dead children jokes or Nazi jokes or things like that, eventually you'll get the one joke you really wanted through that could be more topical and important to you.
So sometimes we were working...
No, Slime was not onto something with the suck and fuck off because, to be clear, this is recorded content, and what he did was Bill O'Reilly style live. He went live and talked about the suck and fuck off. Whereas, if we had gone to Slim Jim and said, we're thinking that maybe for the finale, a suck and fuck off, they would have been so put off by that, they would have allowed Ludwig to, for example, hump something with a Slim Jim style dick, because that would be the less offensive joke.
However...
I don't think Elliot's doing okay.
Maybe you should call an ambulance.
Or you could set fire to him.
Oh yeah, let's do that one.
Once again, approved with 0 notes. And at this point, I realize I'm being challenged.
Are you challenging me?
So if you'll remember, I have a handler at Digital Voices, Blorpo.
Pogman.
You remember Blorpo,
Oh,
right?
Blorpo.
You can't forget Blorpo. Well, Blorpo has gone on holiday and has left their duties in the competent care of Gerg. Gerg says to me, Tom, I love the sketches. I get it. I get what you're about. God damn, those are good sketches. However, what if you didn't do a sketch this time? What if you were normal? Why can't you be normal?
That's such a business ad agency thing. Hey, what you're doing right now, I love it. I love everything about what you're doing. I love your essence. I love your style. I love these scripts, and I love the way you perform them. But how about for this one, we do nothing that makes you you and only do this very specific tight ad read that we know has been approved by legal. Come on, man. Blorpo, don't do him like that.
So I ignored Gerg for an entire month until Blorpo got back from holiday, at which point I said,
call.
check the script out, Blorpo. Sorry, Gerg.
Damn. You big dog Gerg.
So at this point, I'm testing the waters. I want to know what the boundary is. So I'm throwing in references to killing the queen. I'm bringing back up those murdered kids. I'm name-dropping Schmade Schmado Schmedgens. I want to know what my limits are here.
My unfinished business. It's done. Finally, I can ascend to heaven. Oh, no, yeah, that makes sense. Probably shouldn't have killed all those kids.
And sure enough, I finally get a note. They say, you listen here, buddy. When you say you can change your location using Surfshark to access Netflix and watch Afterlife in a different country, that doesn't make any sense because Afterlife is available in every single country on Netflix.
That was their one
So,
edit.
However, aside from that, the ad is once again approved with no notes, and I'm beginning to wonder what it is they'd actually say no to.
Go ahead. Skip this ad.
Okay.
Go ahead. Skip this ad too.
Yeah, I will.
All right, you son of a bitch. I gave you a chance, but you're gonna watch this ad and you're gonna like it.
Okay.
Fuck it. At this point, I have to know what the line is. I have to know what Surfshark...
Pulling a gun on the consumer is actually an insane thing to do.
So I start working in things that I know you should absolutely not put in an ad. I'm talking about direct threats, violence, coercion, name-dropping rival brands, really just basic stuff that firmly is not allowed.
Can Nord do that?
I don't know.
And I'm not saying that my mental state is already beginning to unravel, but I start
That is
messaging
crazy.
Blorpo exclusively with GIFs. And Blorpo responds, not only approving the script with no edits once again, but also in GIFs. And I'm not sure if they knew I was the one in that horse mask, or if it was just a
Do you
weird
think
coincidence.
Blorpo is actually talking to Surfshark? That's my question. I want to know when these ad agencies are just like, honestly, fuck it, no one ever checks. We just send them how many views the ad got, and that's it. No one has even watched one of these ads in this entire time, which is a possibility.
Hey, Andy.
Hello, I'm Andy, your personal assistant.
I need a VPN.
A virtual private network, I can recommend 8,352 for the right price.
All right, you know what? If it's war they want, it is war they shall have. Eddie is now, let's just say...
I am actually maybe taking this back a step. This is feeling a lot like the Wild West to me.
sex offender coded. That's where we're going. That now, let's just say sex offender coded. That's where we're...
Can I access content?
With over 3,200 servers across 65 countries, you should be able to access content that's not available
Or prohibited.
or prohibited in your country. Jesus Christ.
And I'm prepared to go hard. I'm getting props commissioned. We are going cinematic with this.
Do it! If you click the link in the description and use the code TomScarFriends, you'll get 83% off your subscription and 3 months extra for free.
Thank you.
You're a monster.
And still...
That's fucking bizarre.
The script gets approved with no edits, and I'm sending Blorpo memes. I'm losing it, okay?
I can't believe you've approved
You can
this.
approve the script, but I'm gonna add in jokes that weren't even in the script. I'm gonna talk about how
Oh, see, you know what? That's going too far. That's fucking over Blorpo. If you get a script approved and then you go off book, I don't know if I can accept that.
recommend anything for the right price. I'm implying that I'm insincere with my recommendations. I'm gonna throw in a little Lego penis.
Welcome to the dark web. Today, I'm going to be showing you some illegal Lego building tech.
There's no way. This was in a Surfshark ad? I'm gonna get banned from Twitch for having this.
Yes.
What?
Finally.
Stop it. Stop. No. That's it. No.
Still, approved with no edits. What is going on? At this point, I'm so desperate to find the limit that I am erring into territory that even I am uncomfortable with. Specifically, themes like coercive suicide, as I cannibalize another script that I never made because I felt like it was too potentially harmful. But I'm getting lost in the source here. I have to know.
You're ugly. You're stupid. Everybody hates you. I hate you.
She is never coming back. You have such an annoying...
What the fuck? This was in a Surfshark ad?
Tired of convincing your FBI agent to kill themselves just to keep your browsing history secret?
I wish there were another way.
There is.
What?
And still...
That's actually such a funny fucking commercial.
History secret.
I wish there was another way. There is. What?
I wish there were another way.
There is.
What?
That's tough.
And still, the script gets approved with no edits, so when it comes time to shooting it, I'm shoehorning in jokes that they never approved of, like seeing a gun and blood and death, and still they're fine with it.
A gun and blood right next to the Surfshark logo.
And blood and death, and still they're fine with it. At this point, I think it's fairly safe to say that I'm having a crisis of confidence. I am doubting my ability to ever find the limit for Surfshark. I am prepared to do something that I think will get me fired, because I have to know. But
what
then
is it?
The unexpected happens. Blorpo goes missing. Where's Blorpo? You see, my friends, Blorpo had gone to a wedding, and Gerg had once again been left in charge of Blorpo's workload. That workload including me, and I knew there was no chance in hell that I was ever going to get the script I was hoping to write past Gerg, so I have to write something safe. And I'll admit, I'm not proud of it. This script is, it's fine.
Blackmail? No, I'm actually white. Oh, I'm so sorry.
If I...
Blackmail. I'm actually a white male. That's the joke.
Maybe I'll just do a really brutal torture scene. How you like that? And they said, yeah, we'll like that. Do it. Do, you fucking coward. So, okay. All right, fine. Just scene.
Can do. Got our shoot date scheduled for the 9th, so we'll write something for you tomorrow. I'm thinking brutal torture scene?
Coward. We're not even going to threaten violence. I'm not sticking guns in people's faces and saying you should get Surfshark VPN. I'm killing people now. I'm outright saying I'm going to kill you if you don't get Surfshark VPN. They can't approve that. They can't. Please don't. I don't want to say this is a reflection of the unhinged state of mind I was in. I started sending Family Guy memes, okay?
You have the power to end this.
I'm sorry, Tom, but I am afraid I'm going to have to approve this video. What are they?
Wow.
What's wrong with them? So, fuck it. If we're doing this, we're doing this. I'm booking locations. I'm calling in a crew. I'm ordering in a knuckle duster from America. That's illegal. Thomas Ridgway would like to make it known that as...
What the fuck is it? What is a knuckle duster? Brass knuckles. A knuckle duster? We just call them brass knuckles. What a cute thing to call it. British people.
Stanz. This has been going on for far too long. Us British people, we've got to stand up for what's right. And we've been working on something. That's right. Watching this video right now are at least 10,000 British sleeper agents in America. So heed my words. Crumpet, Queen, football not soccer, Philip Schofield, knuckle duster, pavement. Arise, my British soldiers, and eliminate your targets. Sponsored by Surfshark VPN.
Remember, for people who maybe missed the beginning, this is an ad for a VPN. A VPN like Nord.
Please, I didn't mean. Please.
Do you like my videos, Joel? There was a joke where we were supposed to see Eddie's slumped, headless corpse with the sign around his neck saying traitor, but unfortunately Eddie couldn't be there on the day. But fortunately, I already had a bin bag full of body parts.
Eddie is already fucking dead!
Oh my word.
I don't even know why I have those. One thing I also really wanted to get for this video was a taser, a stun gun, but it is impossible to get those in the UK, even as props, so...
Yeah, someone in chat's mentioning, it is really funny that this video explains it, but if you are just watching his videos in order, you are seeing someone escalate further and further and further, presumably for Surfshark VPN.
I want things to look unapprovable, horrendous. Like I said, I don't fucking care if they reject the video and I have to film it again. I don't care if they fire me. I have to know. I have to know. And that's when I realize that maybe there's a chance they're going to approve the blood. They're going to approve the gore. What they might. I don't know anymore. So I think I'm going to break a rule of this campaign because I know that Surfshark want to see the product in the video. They want to see cutaways. They want to see demonstrations of how it works. I'm not going to include that in the edit. I'll have the little text on screen saying use the code, but I'm not going to cut anything away. They'll have to give me notes on that. And at this point, I'd count that as a win. Just them saying, look, we're fine with all the murder, but you better show us changing location on Netflix and watch a boy howdy. Do I have some terrible news for you? Immediate approval. No notes. How many more does Surfshark need us to get?
Just one.
Oh god, I can't do this anymore. Surfshark won. There is nothing I think I can put in one of these ads that wouldn't also get me banned off YouTube, and while I can handle losing a brand deal, I really do need the income. Congratulations, Surfshark.
Wow.
You win. They don't give a fuck. Surfshark doesn't give a fuck about a lot of things. For example, how many boundaries I have to cross to promote them. But they also...
This is crazy. If I'm the brand, I don't want this happening. I don't want them to start with Surfshark don't give a fuck.
Because they'll help you go anywhere and see anything. And I mean anything.
Oh no. 2 girls, 1 cup. Blue waffle.
But if there's one thing Surfshark
Goatsy.
does give a fuck
the
about,
jar
it's
one where he sticks it up
privacy.
his butt.
Because if enough of you do, they might keep paying me to make these ads. And I think that's something we all give a fuck about.
That was a crazy video. A crazy, crazy, crazy video. And good on Surfshark for being good sports about not only letting him do those, but letting him do this video, right? Him trying to get fired from Surfshark. Maybe you should do a dive on him. We might do a dive on him.